Doggone romper time, man. Doggone romper time, man. Where the game at? Before we start doggone romper, let me put this plate away. I hate a messy area. I got a plate right here. I hate a messy area. Put this plate away. They got more bodies than people you've walked past on KDH. Buddy, they don't got no bodies, bro. They don't got more bodies than me, bro. Come on, bro. That's on baby money. I will personally go out my way to smoke Zoe, Rumi, and Mira, bro. On baby money, bro. You better chill out. Better chill out, bro. I'm telling you, you don't know who you don't know who you messing with, bro. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there,
Monokuma appears!
Hello! He's multiplied?
Wrong!
Nope, not multiplication. It just looked that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get to the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You would get neutered. That's not happening, bro. I'm telling you. You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay,
fine.
Hey!
Then, if everyone's here and ready to go, please abort the pain train. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay, then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
what the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already. I didn't do it for serious. That reminds me. Did they ever find the other costume or the notes? Well, no, but how unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprits.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the court.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is someone right here. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own. What was my pre-fire? My pre-fire was Celestine on the I said Celestine is the mastermind, which I really don't want it to be because Celestine's my favorite. Celestine's the mastermind. Hero's the actual murderer. And Hina is the spy. And the seal box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up to a cruel fate. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
But what? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute!
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class shout after this commercial break. I would never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly clash trial. Let's go. Don't I have different skills now? The focus gauge recovers more quickly, effectively. Yes. My only skills? Dang, I kinda suck. I'm not gonna lie. I don't got no skills. I'm going to Duke inspiration speeches. Alright, bro. Literally, what? Hold on, bro. What made you say this? Like, what made you say this? You literally could have held on that information and I did not have to know that at all. I legit would have been perfectly fine without this information.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Aye, Captain!
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
then what?
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Mom, come on, I have a question. Why did you call him the blackened? Couldn't pick something else?
Now then, to begin with...
I'm a gooner, okay? Looking for someone to goon with. Hey! Have luck on that search, bro. I think Fro will be the perfect fit.
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it! You killed them!
Yeah. I'm not yapping. Thanks for your advice. Hey, you what, bro? I'm here every time, bro. I'm here, bro. I'm always ready for any advice you need, bro. Anything you need, just ask, bro. I'll answer.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Hiro, are you lying?
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Ain't you a murderer?
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
Wait, you have proof for what? What you got proof for? What is this TikTok, bro? It better be about loan. This ain't loan, bro. This isn't loan. This isn't loan, bro. That's not loan, bro. I don't know who that is, bro. That look like a doppelganger. I'm not gonna lie. That's not me. That's AI, bro. Bro, AI getting crazy, bro. I'm not about to lie.
Blueprint for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
That is true, Celestia. I still think it's you, though.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
If Hiro really is like the mastermind and the killer, bro's a terrible mastermind. I'm not gonna lie. Bro sucks at
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer, or before anything else, we have to make that clear. Interesting TikTok. Bro, it's AI, bro. I'm telling you, it's AI. Yashiro's message. Wait. Let me pause. What was Yashiro's message? I don't remember his message.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Wait! I don't remember wait. Oh wait! That's right, the
Everything we found
handwriting!
in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Wait, what did I just do?
It's not true! It's
Hero, why?
no! Just hold on a second!
Okay, I got it.
Everything we found in your blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof.
Bang!
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
The handwriting!
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
I'm like, he could have just forged it, and it can't be that hard.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
That's what I was thinking.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Alright, give everybody a piece of paper and start writing. Start write your name. Let's see who handwriting match. We can close the case just right now.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
I think Hero did the murder. I don't think he's the culprit though.
And he is not the only one. I think Hero is innocent as well.
What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
That can be the case, Hina.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit.
What if it was Taka? Wait, what if Taka was in the suit?
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course, he passed it off to me.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
I don't know. The suspicious individual in question. The one who must have been in the suit. The Illuminati. Hina? Hero?
I got it! Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
But what if there was no second suit? I'm telling you, Hero committed the murders, but he's not the mastermind.
Then there can be
know
no
it.
doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
I just know it!
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
I don't understand what he's saying.
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
It's not that
And
crazy.
what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that,
Or farmer like always.
there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
What we need to clarify?
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
Hina, I'm sorry. I really hope Hina's not the thing. Not the traitor. I'm really hoping Hina's not the traitor.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
What if Sakura is the traitor?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
How about instead of Taka, how about we talk about Hifumi? Because Hifumi was on the first floor and the body ended up on the third floor in approximately 10 seconds. Like I said, that man is like 300 pounds. How is that possible? Who was able to lift that? Sakura!
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
I can! It was the dollies. It was the dollies. It was the dollies. Where's the dollies? The dollies.
I got
there's still one more thing. The thing that we used to move Taka's body. They must have been... Wait, what? Blue tarp?
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Got it. I'm the real Ore Demon here. Why you shutting me, bruh? You asked me to answer and I answered and now you get angry? What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Correct!
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Correct! Aura farms every opportunity. Somebody stop him. He sounds just like me. Me and Byakuya think
It was
very
the
alike.
same tarp
I just
that
have
up
more
until
aura than
then
him.
was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Yeah.
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
Then it was in the repository.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
But can nobody explain Hifumi's? Somebody stop him. Look at him. Bro, I know my aura is a little bit too much, but it's okay, bro. Listen, I'm suppressing my aura right now, so it's okay, bro. You don't have to stop me, bro. It's okay, I'm suppressing my aura. Like, I know my aura is a little bit too much, but... Chill out, bro, chill out.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
it was in the
so did the
repository.
dolly.
Yeah, the dolly was there. Why you putting periods?
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
That's pretty obvious.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
What do you mean?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yeah.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
Is Celestia trying to, lie?
Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
No.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Byakuya, shut up, bro. You legit didn't have to say anything.
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Celestia, I did so much tea. I gave you some tea, and this is how you repay me?
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around
Bro,
you.
now she calling me sped, bro. She literally just said, you rarely understand what's going on around you. Alright, bro. She calling me sped now, bro. Come on. Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change her mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to the bullet. Let's talk about reloading. Literally every interaction aura farming. Bro, I know I aura farm, bro, but it's not that much, bro. Come on, chill out, bro. I'm not that much of an aura farmer. Starting with the next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle it. Now, it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the tab key now has a function along with the right mouse button and left mouse button. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if you action different difficulties set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. But good luck and have fun! Wait, what's the tab key? The moment of truth.
You have it wrong! I cannot agree! You are a fool! So pathetic! Lies will get you nowhere! Do your worst! Away with you! You miserable wretch! I cannot agree! You are a fool! Lies will get you nowhere!
Wait, I gotta reload, bro.
Do your worst! You miserable wretch! You have it wrong! I cannot agree! You are a fool!
I'm getting close.
So pathetic! Lies will get you
I'm
nowhere!
getting close.
Do your worst! Away with
I'm
you!
getting close. I'm getting close. Hello?
You miserable wretch!
Hello? Oh my god.
I cannot agree! You are a fool! Lies will get you nowhere! Do your worst! You miserable wretch! You miserable wretch! You have it wrong! I cannot agree! You are a fool!
Oh my god, I survived.
Lies will get you nowhere! Do your worst! Away with you! I cannot agree!
This should prove it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't understand how I survived
If you're
that.
asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
I don't understand how I did that. Because pickles, bro. Can you stop yapping, bro?
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Yeah!
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Correct!
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository.
Obviously!
So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Yeah! Jeez, does Celestia really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
I feel like Bianca, you know, is Celestia.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
Hina, it's a regular robot, bro. It's like Godzilla. Ain't Godzilla a robot?
I'm not sure that really matters.
Thank you, Sakura.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
No, Hero is the killer!
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Oh, because he can't bend in his knees! If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear to where the person in the suit could have done it. What does he mean by that? I understand! Make your argument. Robo Justice costume. I have like no hearts by
As
the way.
we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Right?
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Ah, bro!
No, it's wrong.
I was waiting for it.
You're
I was
absolutely
waiting for
right
something
that
about
you
bending
could
over.
push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
You can't really bend your knees. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you get anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me! And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. It seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now
Correct,
that you
though.
mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
Wouldn't that beat take too long?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
Bro, we didn't use your input, bro.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit,
Cumbersome. Calm down, Byakuya.
it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
That is sure. There's absolutely no chance that costume was taken off just by moving the body because once it's on, you can never take it off. Hero is not strong enough. You can't take it off by yourself.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off, a little help. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid freaking thing. There's a collapse on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you could get it off on your own. You don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
That is sure.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
I'm telling y'all what it is, bruh, but y'all not listening. Hero's the murderer, but he's not the mastermind.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
Hero, I believe you, bro.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Obviously.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Would it make sense?
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Correct. Wait, no, not correct.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Oh, with
You all
Taka?
got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice?
But what if that's whatchamacallit though? What if that's she edited it?
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides,
Hey,
do you
bro,
remember
y'all
what the
can have
now deceased
Photoshop.
Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo-Justice. That's what I just called him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
It's definitely Celestia.
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hina, use your brain, bruh.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Thank you, Kyoko.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
Exactly.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Kyoko, I agree.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Okay.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Like what, Kyoko?
What a pain in the ass!
Hush up, bruh! You're not doing nothing to help us.
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
I agree, Sakura.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Yeah, where was she?
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened.
I forgot Kyoko disappeared.
I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Correct!
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
Yup!
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Randomly!
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant.
It's okay, Celestia.
I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
I remember her saying that.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice.
I like how Sakura said Robo-Justice. Orga!
It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
Buddy was on his last legs.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor.
What if Celeste was lying about the shadow, though?
And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so I headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then...
Huh? What was that? That came downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups.
It has to be Celeste, bro. It is so obvious Celeste. I'm not about to lie.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
Yup.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
And we walked in the repository. Oh wait, no, not the repository.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room.
That's right, the equipment room.
We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time.
Is it Kyoko? It might just be Kyoko, I'm not gonna lie.
Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office.
I don't know who I would have be besides Celeste.
But right after we left the physics
Or
lab,
Hero.
we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
His body disappeared. Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
This is the only thing I have a problem with, though. How did they get... I'm gonna keep saying this, but how did they get big fat Hifumi body all the way up to the 3rd floor, bro? I have to understand how.
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Wait, what if it's Kyoko because of alter ego? Because I just realized the two people who died was she the one said something about alter ego. Wait, what if it's just Kyoko?
I think that about covers it.
Oh my god, it might be Kyoko.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Wait, it might just be Kyoko. Oh my god.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
No, they are pretty connected, right?
Okay, well, if that's true,
I can't
then
become
what?
a detective, bro. If I become a detective, bro, I'm locking up the wrong person every time, bro. I'm gonna go 0 for 100, bro. My percentage on locking people on finding the culprit is gonna be like 20%, bro. Maybe less than that.
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
What you mean by that?
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka? In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. I'm working with one life right now. Make your argument. Monokuma files. Oh my god, I didn't read the Monokuma file. Wait, I'm actually cooked. I didn't read the Monokuma file.
So, regarding...
Wait, I actually did not read the Monokuma file. The victims were Fumi and Kyoko Taka. The cause of death each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
The Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order?
So, regarding...
Wait. Can I look at the Justice Hammers? Because I don't remember. I feel like it's the
I
size.
wonder if he died
But I don't remember
before
which one was bigger.
Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with just while Taka's death.
See?
That's the one
So
right
it's
there.
obvious Taka came
That's the one
after.
right there. I know it is.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was... We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after. So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was... We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that he flew while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Can I get this?
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was... We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say...
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
I thought that was the one, not for it.
Shoot!
My bad.
So, regarding Taka's death,
I wonder if, or perhaps it was... We already know
what order they were killed in.
Shoot!
Oh wait. All right. This didn't happen, by the way. This didn't happen, by the way.
I refuse to give up yet.
I forgot about my I forgot about my right mouse button. I completely forgot about my right mouse button. Cause Monokuma file number 3 doesn't work here.
So, regarding Taka's
I
death,
did not want to do that.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
Wait, how do I take
What
the
makes you
stuff?
say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed
Wait.
with justice while Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
So,
Wait, hold on. Wait. Wait, how do I use my thing to change? Is it not? Press the left mouse button to fire whatever the true bullets you have loaded. Move the. Wait, how do I take people's stuff? Okay, I got it.
perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
I was pressing the wrong one. It's hold left mouse button. Okay.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Exactly. We're just saying that just cuz.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Facts!
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
That's correct!
Okay then, let's see the proof.
I don't got no proof of that, bro. Evidence that proves that Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. Hangman's Gambit. Wait, what is this? Oh wait! Wristwatch! Wait, wristwatch! Wait, wristwatch, right? Wait, I need an S. Wrist. Oh wait, I need this W. I need an A. C. H. I'm goaded.
Now I understand.
I'm goaded. Never put me on Jeopardy. I'm terrible with words.
Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Why was Taka in the thing regardless at 6 o'clock? Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he started pointing at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for the little boys and girls!
so if it wasn't broken after
Greetings,
6
what's
last
up?
night,
It's Zen.
then he must have been attacked around 6
Wheel
this
of
morning.
Fortune, not Jeopardy. Hey, don't put me in both, cause I'm gonna be cooked. What's Jeopardy about again?
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Correct!
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
It happened around 7!
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
But why was Taka just in the equipment room though? Bro was gooning.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
I feel like that's pretty obvious though.
Now, if Taka was
Y'all
killed
not
around
really,
6,
y'all not really
then
good
everyone's
detectives.
alibis for his murder go out the window.
My boy Taco was just trying to go in and bro got a hammer to the head. R.I.P. bro.
Because when he was
I
killed,
respect it.
we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
Dang, so bro, wait. Oh, I was gonna say, so bro body was just dead while we was just chatting up in the diner hall?
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
Buddy bro was in a whole battle while we was just eating breakfast.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That is true.
That's right. With him, at
You
least,
think bro was
we're all
gooning
safe.
to Mondo? Definitely. For sure. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been. Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office! This is bad. Come on, we have to go back!
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
Please don't tell me it's my wife, Kyoko. Kyoko, you
Then we all
gotta
ran down to the
explain
nurse's
where you
office,
at,
and that's where
bruh!
we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
I'm getting tired of you putting your two cents in like you was not knocked out on the floor. You was knocked out on the floor with Taka's dead body, bruh. You don't know what's going on here. You need to stop.
No! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
What are you talking about, bro? You and Genocide Joe need to hush up, bro. You was trapped in the locker, bro. You was going in the locker.
If that's true, where's the tape?
Exactly. What are you talking about, bro?
I don't know.
Seems like you don't know a lot of nothing.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Except for Kyoko.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
Obviously.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment
I feel like
room,
Celestia's
correct?
just lying. I legit feel like Celestia's just straight up lying, bruh. Ore farming contest, Kyoko versus Byakuya. Kyoko got more ore, Byakuya just farms every opportunity. That is true. That is facts. Byakuya, I don't know though. But personally, I think I have more ore than both of them.
And then
That's just me though.
there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment
I think we can
room.
all agree on that one.
At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
No. Alright, bro. Like, why are you lying, bro?
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Nobody forgot about that, bro. We know it's not you. Shut up. Just sit there and be a good girl. Like, hush up.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
That is true.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
That's facts also.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
I feel like Genocide Jill's gonna survive all the way through. I'm not gonna lie. Unless like the murder is done like a Genocide Jill way, or Toko just killed somebody. I don't understand how she's
In
gonna.
other words,
She's gonna
it
get
is
out of here.
impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
Celeste, I'm hearing you. The only one that I can think that can move for Hifumi is Sakura, but I don't think it's Sakura.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Can we wait, Hifumi?
So what now, Kyoko?
Kyoko, where was you at?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
Why can't we just ask Kyoko where she was at, bro? Like, can you just stop being so mysterious, bro? I understand that you and Byakuya got some ore thing going on, but like, chill out, bro!
So instead of who,
Just explain
I
yourself!
propose we start talking about how.
What do you mean by that?
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Dang! Thank you! The question I've been asking! I don't understand!
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
Is there an elevator?
And according to what Celeste said...
It might just be the elevator. We could have not been gone for more than a minute or two though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
A 1 minute interval to move a 400-pound man? Bro, you gotta be like Hulk, bro. You have to be Hulk to do this, bro. I don't understand how, bro. Kyoko got that sleeper build. She could have done it. I don't know, bro. How big Hifumi is, bro. To move somebody that huge in a minute, bro. That's impossible, bro. That's not possible.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
I don't understand how that's possible.
Oh man, yeah.
Unless there was multiple people doing it, I can't see one person doing it.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
How?
What? How?
Bro, it's gonna be something so obvious.
If the dead body were to move itself.
So you telling me this man got up? You trying to tell me Hifumi got up? Wait, what? Hifumi? Don't tell me Hifumi faked his death!
The dead body moved on its own?
Wait. Kyoko might be cooking. Hold on. She might be on something here. Hold on.
No! Not another ghost!
It's not a ghost, bro. It's not a ghost. Calm down, buddy. Calm down.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Wait, did Hifumi just off herself?
He was alive?
Wait, did Hifumi just like off himself? Cause I think is the Robo Justice suit. I think Hifumi made that suit. Don't tell me Hifumi's the murderer, bruh.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
Is Hifumi dead?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Did anybody check for a heartbeat? Wait, oh my god. Why didn't... So you telling me not one of us checked for a heartbeat to actually check a pulse to see if somebody was dead? Oh my god, I just realized nobody checked for a pulse. Oh my god, these are a bunch of idiots!
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Oh my god.
That it isn't possible.
No way. The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? Wait, so where's Hifumi at now? Broken wrist watch.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement.
I got 1 hour left, I gotta cook up here. I got 1 hour left, I gotta cook
body
up.
had been found.
Wait, I'm not even paying
That is
attention.
why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Wait, what? I'm sure the body discovered announcement only made once. But Hifumi and Taka's body was discovered almost exactly at the same time. But then the
Are
announcement
you
go up
saying
twice?
that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
Wait, I got 1 life, but I
there's
actually
a
got to go.
chance he was actually still alive?
Wait, what does my I don't, what does, hold on. Confirmed that as of late night, the watch was still, okay. WSPB.
No, It is impossible.
I gotta cook.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Correct!
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
That seems about
Are
right.
we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Shoot! I thought I had it. I thought I had it. I thought I was Curry. I thought I was Curry. I thought I had it. You were cooking. Emphasis on word. Alright, bro. Alright.
Is this really the end?
Alright, bro. No, it's not the
I
end.
refuse to give up yet!
Come on, let's go. Let me bang again. Let me bang again. I refuse to give it up. Hush up, bro. Now it's burnt. Bro was in the kitchen too long. Now it's burnt. I don't burn in the kitchen, bro. I burn everywhere I go.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead.
Does the broken
without a
wristwatch have
doubt.
anything to do with this?
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery
I don't think
announcement
the broken
along with the
wristwatch has
rest
nothing
of
to do
us.
with this.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that?
I'm actually about to
Maybe
cook.
the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Alright, bro.
Are you saying that when we first found
stop
Hifumi in the nurse's office,
Alright, this the one.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement
This is
along
actually the
with
one.
the rest of
Hold on,
us.
this is actually the one. Hold on, this is
Hifumi's
actually the
dead
one.
body had been found.
Hold on.
And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that?
It's the last one. It's this
Maybe the
one.
announcement was intended to signal
I know.
someone else's discovery.
Bro, what is that? Oh my god, bro.
Are you saying that when we first found there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No,
Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
I'm gonna die again. Shoot! I'm gonna die again, because I seriously don't know. I don't know.
Are you saying that
It
when we
has
first
nothing to
found
do with the
Hifumi in the
broken
nurse's
wristwatch,
office,
bro.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement.
Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
Hold on.
discovery.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that.
I
Surely
legit
you
haven't
heard the
tried
body
this one yet.
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
I have to test something. I have to test something.
Are you saying
I
that
wanna
when we
see
first
something.
there's a chance he was
If
actually still
I steal this,
It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that.
Okay,
Surely
if
you
I
heard the
steal
body
this and in the
Hifumi's
text,
dead
am I
body.
gonna keep the
Are
bullet?
we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to
Or do
signal
the
someone
bullet
else's
change?
discovery.
Are you saying
Okay,
that when we first
okay,
found
I
there's a
know what it
chance
is. I know what it is. I know what it
Hifumi
is.
was
I
dead,
know what
and
it
you know
is.
that. Surely
I know
you
what it
heard the
is.
body
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that
is why the
Are we really so... Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
no, it is impossible.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
I know.
No, it's wrong.
I know. Okay, let me explain. Hold on, let me explain myself. The reason I was losing was because I didn't think that if I copied the text, and if the text ended, I didn't think I would keep the bullet. If I knew I would kept the bullet, I would have not got shot so many times, bro. I promise you. I don't want to hear this yet. Alright. I'm just trying to explain myself. Was a dead body discovered an announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi? Ooh, it could have been intended for Taka, because there was 3 people. Because Toko was there. It was Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya. And they said they did say they discovered it at the same time. Me when I lie. I'm not lying!
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
I still think it's Celestia.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So we just thought it was Hifumi's body.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
That's true, because when we discovered the that actually makes so much sense. Oh my god. Now that I really think about it, because when we went into the repository, that's when he said the body had been discovered, and then we started our search. We would have started our search when we seen Taka body also. Okay, I understand.
If 2 bodies had been found,
I understand.
There really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe
I'm cooking.
Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
Just say it, bro.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that
It was for Taka.
it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
We already know that, bro.
That didn't
legit-
answer our question,
that
man.
legit doesn't
You're
help.
asking if you're a lazy bum.
Exactly.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Really? Is that really?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means...
Exactly. See, I knew that, Byakuya. We on the same level, bro. We both got the. I actually have more order than you, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Exactly. So he would have made the announcement twice.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
And the reportatory.
Huh? Later on?
You wasn't even awake, bro. Hush up.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The second body discovery announcement, the first time it played when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. Then the second time was just after Hifumi, when the bodies had been rediscovered.
I got it!
I need
We
my
heard
help
it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Exactly! I knew that! Ding dong, ding dong. A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class child will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
So Hifumi just died from blood loss?
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
He was acting like he was dead.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
The glasses!
Oh, I know!
No, you don't. Hush up.
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
I wish I could kill you right now.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
Thank you, Celestia. This is why you my ball.
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can
I
prove
still
he
think
was
it's you
still
as the
alive.
mastermind.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
Nah, he was definitely alive.
This whole thing is pointless.
Cause he wiped his glasses so he could see. It has to be proved that Shirofumi is still alive. I have to find out how, everyone. I legit know how. Oh my god, I'm cool. I'm not good at these. Oh wait, I actually have to pick up on this one.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
Correct?
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned...
My fault. I got two
Well, here's one thing the first time we found him and then, his body
And the next time, it was in.
But when you compare his body other than the change, there was
no notable difference.
No, that's wrong.
Holy airball. Bro. I can't even say nothing because
There
I
was
wasn't
one
there.
clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses.
Yeah!
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Why was he playing dead, bro? Like, I don't understand why we all can't just be friends.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
I would like to fill you in.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
Bro sweating so hard, too. How you sweating and you dead?
And I found the item he used
Bro,
to wipe them clean in the nurse's
Bro
office
sweating
trash
while them
can.
steps while dying. The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was... where is it? The glass cleaner.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear.
He had to clean his glasses off so he could
This
see.
piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean.
I thought somebody just did that for him.
And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose
Correct.
digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm glad Hifumi had to go, bro. Like, look at the character and bro's obsession with, bro. He had to go, bro. If bro wasn't on the list already, he had to go.
I highly doubt anyone
Hifumi
but
had to go.
Hifumi would have brought something
I'm
like
glad
this to
Hifumi's
school.
dead, honestly.
I see your point.
I wanted bro to go
and the
for
only
so
people
long.
here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
We know that, bro.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
I just used my shirt.
Then there's no question. It belongs
Wait, what
to
do you need
Hifumi.
tissues? Wait, why do you need a few tissues to clean your glasses? It only takes one tissue. Why do you need multiple? What you doing with the other tissues?
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Bro's an idiot. Why would he clean the glasses? So you telling me this man cleaned the glasses then just say, yeah, I'm gonna throw it in the trash? Why wouldn't you just keep it on your body? You're like hide it.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a fact. I know that all too well.
That's a good point.
My glasses be mad dirty sometimes. I don't be seeing, but I be running into walls.
And it must have been him, right?
Obviously, hero.
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in
He
the
was on the
nurse's
list,
office.
alright? Nah, facts.
He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
Dang, I did not think Hifumi was alive though. I'm not gonna lie.
And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Dang, that makes so much sense.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
It could have been.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere!
I still don't know who killed Taka though. So the real thing is who killed Taka. Well, I guess who killed Hifumi also.
But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved
I don't know who the
Taka's
murderer is,
corpse.
bro. I don't know who it is, bro. The one who moved Taka's body was... No way it's Hifumi, right?
I got it!
Bro,
It could only have been Hifumi.
how is it Hifumi, bro? I just don't understand how, bro. So Hifumi killed Taka, I'm assuming, right? Hifumi killed Taka, and bro, big self, a 400-pound man, carried himself up 3 floors and put Taka's body on wheels in the tarp and wheeled him over there. Then somebody else killed Hifumi. Bro, what? Bro, first of all, Taka, I know Hifumi don't got no stamina for that, bro. Hifumi don't got no stamina for that. Come on, bro. He don't got the stamina for that. Come on, let's be real for a second. He don't got the stamina for that, bro. He's too big, bro. It don't add up. By the time he get up to 3 steps, he huffing and puffing. I don't understand.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Like, I don't understand, bro.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
So the Hifumi just off himself? Who killed Hifumi?
The door was locked?
Hush up! Shut up! You're making me mad.
Well, after the bodies
Bro was
disappeared,
drenched. He
we all
had to
went
be.
looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
That's correct.
And
I
the
remember that.
repository door can only be locked from the inside.
So Hifumi locked himself in.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
Which was Hifumi.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
It's Celeste. It's Celeste. I know it's Celeste because Hifumi said he would do anything for Celeste. I know it's Celeste. I know for a fact. I know it's my ball. I hate to say it, but my ball gotta go. My beautiful Celeste gotta go, bro. He probably slipped on all the sweat. Hey, yo. Now, slipping on your own sweat and breaking your neck gotta be a crazy way to go. I'm not gonna lie.
But
Has
that
to be
means
top
he
out
took
West
part
Deaths.
in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
I need to know one more piece of evidence. Yes, please.
There's more?
Shut up, bro.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
What was that? Thinking who some from Taka could have been. Oh wait, it was the note. It was the note.
I got it!
I got 2
You're
hearts.
talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hey, we living large. I got 2 hearts, man. We back.
Hidden note?
Yes, Hina.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
Good thing I ain't go searching.
What? In his
I know, Hina. I know.
pants?
Yes. Why is your tongue out while you saying pants?
Yes, his pants.
Alright, now why... Can we stop repeating his pants?
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found the hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
It's so funny that only 3 people actually does any meaningful investigating. Nah, for real! Legit. The rest of people, they just winging it.
Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
See, then
1
this
a.m..
note isn't the same one Hero got.
The artist? Yeah, Hero putting in that work. Hero's putting in no type of work. Hero don't even know what's going on right now.
It's not the same?
No, bro, obviously not.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hero. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants, alright, bro.
I got it! That's right! Taka!
Yes!
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
That might be Hifumi. I feel like Hifumi murdered Taka.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
What do you want, bro? What exactly? What information do you have that can help us? While you was lollygagging throughout the whole entire murder investigation, what information could you possibly provide us?
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
We just had a whole conversation about obviously Hifumi had that letter.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
What are you talking about?
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
I'd be so heated dealing with Hero in this situation, like, bro, maybe making this. Nah, for real! They should be saying anything!
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Why is your tongue? I still don't understand why your tongue twisting like that. How do you do that? Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Okay, what am I about to do? Oh my god, 3 of them? Oh my god, I'm cooked. How do I switch bullets?
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to me?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Wait, who's TikTok? Wait, who's TikTok? Oh wait!
Huffy had the note, right?
It's just
And
a
the person
broken
it was supposed to
wristwatch.
have been Huffy!
But remember what the... What
my
time did
bad.
it...
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, that's wrong.
Like, did it? But this is genocide.
No.
Genocide Jill is pissing me off. You know why? Because she obviously ain't paying attention to the case. Because we already went over the broken wristwatch. How the broken wristwatch said at 6 a.m. So why is she arguing about how time don't matter when we clearly went over the broken wristwatch already? That what time Taka was dead. Like, you just spitting nonsense, bro. Like, just shut up. You did absolutely nothing. Just shut up. Like, Byakuya a better man than me.
What the hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
The note said to meet at
Do you even
6
know where we at
a.m.,
right now?
which is the same time Taka was murdered. You've already proven that using his wristwatch.
Thank you for the follow, Xan. Thank you. We already proven the wristwatch. We already proven it.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
At 6 a.m.
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
Sakura, I'm gonna let you slide because you don't really talk a lot. I'm gonna let you slide, but I feel like that was very obvious information that really didn't have to be known. I'm gonna let you slide, Sakura. You cool.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note.
Plus, you'll put me through a wall, but that's besides the point.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
You did all this just to waste our time.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Yes, hero.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
And you believe that? You believe, bro? Hero, how long we been stuck in here for? About like a month? We don't even know how long we been stuck in here because we can't go outside. We don't know what day it is, bro. It could be Christmas. We don't know. So you really think that they found the way out? Like,
But if they gave the note to Taka...
ain't you supposed to be the ultimate clairvoyant, bro? Wasn't you supposed to see this? You are literally the ultimate clairvoyant, bro. Whatever that mean, bro. You're literally supposed to see this with your magic ball, bro. You couldn't see this happening? I'm telling you, bro. Heroes are just a complete fraud, bro.
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
But why, though? Why didn't he just leave it?
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
The rip piece. I know it.
I got it!
I'm at 3 hearts.
When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Leon broke it. They nerfed him. Oh, that is true. I forgot Leon did break his magic ball. But even then, still, like, bro, you caught, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When Hero made himself the ultimate clairvoyant, because really, if you really think about it, bro, you have to think it's hard to explain, bro. I can't explain. Let me stop.
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
That's obvious.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
How do you rip a note from a dead person?
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Like, bro, just take the note. Buddy, he's not resistant. Just take the note.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
What?
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip.
Bro, it can't be that hard for taking something from a dead body, bro. They're legit not resistant, bro. It can't be that hard, bro. Come on.
Leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
Yes! Good job, Sakura.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly, which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Wait, so did Hifumi murder Taka?
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact...
What do you have to say after this, Hero? Please let it be something logical.
He was behind the whole thing! In fact, he's still alive!
Honestly, I kind of think the same thing, so I don't know.
Sorry, no.
I don't think he's alive, but
When we found him in the
yeah,
repository,
he's definitely not alive.
Hifumi was truly and completely
Hero, you're
dead.
an idiot!
The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Honestly, Hifumi might have just offed himself.
So then,
Hero rage baiting us.
who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the
Chill,
mastermind.
bro. Chill on Hero,
the
bro.
true killer.
He's just not the smartest. Listen, Hero's not the smartest, bro. Like you said, the man's like 20 years old, still in high school, bro. He's not the smartest, bro. Chill on Hero, bro. He's obviously not fully there in the head. Whoever did this is the mastermind, the
He
true
was
killer.
killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
Wait, so could it have been Celeste? Because Celeste said she was in the bathroom with Hina.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body.
That's correct.
In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Oh, I forgot we did split up. It's definitely Celeste, bro. It's definitely Celeste. This is like a game of gambling, bro. This is literally a game of gambling, bro.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
That is true.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Don't call Hina a walrus, bro. Don't call Hina a walrus, bro.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Yeah, Hina! Stand up for yourself!
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too.
W,
But
Hina.
there's something that's been bothering me even more.
What is it, Hero? What exactly has been bothering you while you were trapped in a locker? What exactly would have been bothering you?
And what might that be?
I asked the same thing.
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Okay, he might be cooking. Hold on.
The weapon?
Hold on, Hero might be cooking a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file,
He was hit with a hammer.
the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all.
That's correct.
But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository,
How did he die?
the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
That is true.
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Byakuya is saying what we all thinking, bro. Oh my god. This is actually Hero first cook-up session.
Hell yeah! It's
Throughout
back
this-
in there good and
Throughout
tight.
this whole time, this is Hero's first cook-up session. I don't know about it's packed up that good and tight, bro. It's a little bit loose, but hey.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either.
How did Hifumi die?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms,
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers?
Exactly, and place it back.
Personally, I haven't a clue.
I'm like, the only thing I could think of is the repository hammers on the wall, but there was no blood on them.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
I'm like, if you hit them multiple times, obviously they're gonna die eventually.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
Like what though?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
It does say hammer, but like I said, it says a hammer on the wall. He could have probably boiled water. He could probably boil water at this point. Wouldn't let him cook though.
so then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The weapons I was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow I haven't to find the truth. I'm good. Spotless hammer. Wait, what's spotless hammer?
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
How about none of them?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
What type of ad is this? Hold on, bro. There's no way. Hold on. I gotta do something. Hold on. Murdergear.com. Oh, I should probably not look this up on stream. Actually, I should probably not look that up at all. Oh my god, I should not look that up. Oh my god, the FBI almost came at my house. Nah, never mind.
One thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No, it's wrong.
Wait, you actually looked it up?
The murder.
Let me see. Can I? The site can't be reached. Yeah, I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm cooked, bro. I'm cooked. 5 black trucks gonna show up at my house in like 30 minutes. I'm cooked. Nice knowing y'all.
But seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository.
I feel like
The
that's
killer could
obvious.
have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
I forgot about that.
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
That is correct!
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
Obviously.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
I feel like obviously, you can obviously tell because some hammers are missing.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
It's Celeste!
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
Why though?
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
So
the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Hifumi could have been out of his mind. After Bud lost all the ego, Bud was depressed. We did talk about how that would be easy to kill anyone to work with. At least, that's what we thought at first, but... Spotless hammer. I already know this is the bullet I have to use.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder,
Only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
Actually, I have parts!
But that
I
only
can
way
base
In
this!
this case, however,
I can- oh my
there
God, I'm
were two
missing-
murders.
Based on the
I
rules,
got 3
even if
hearts.
more
I
than
can
one
place
only the
as
one
many
who's
hearts as I
actually
want.
assuming the rule holds true.
That is.
Oh wait, no, why am I back on
Only
Smile's
really
hammer?
applies if in this case, however, there were 2 murders.
Okay.
Based on the rules that even if more than one person, only the one who actually carried out the act, assuming the rule holds true. It
I
is
feel like
simply
this isn't right. Oh, okay.
No, that's wrong.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was just throwing it up.
Since there
I
were
was
2
just throwing
murders,
up the shot, bro.
it's
I
at
didn't think
least
that was right at
plausible
all.
that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been 1 murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering.
But there's 2 of them.
Naturally, if only 1 person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Obviously.
Risk versus reward benefit?
There's no point of taking the risk if it's not gonna give you a high reward.
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme.
Or that, what Kyoko said.
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
Celeste was gonna kiss Hifumi on the cheek.
You're saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka.
That makes
They
sense.
made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents.
Yes.
And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
It's Celeste, bro. I think Celeste is smart enough to pull something off like
A
this,
single
bro.
suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each
I am
crime,
100%
disappearing
sure
bodies.
it's Celeste.
By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan.
I'm telling you, bro, the only person that can make Hifumi do something like that is Celeste, bro.
And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful! How could anyone be so cruel?
Hey, look where we at.
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
That it's Hifumi? The effort made to convince us the 2 murders were the same. That's what the main characteristics this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning. Which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing, although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now!
Yup! Now that we got over the Taka murder, who killed Hifumi? The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, murdered him. In this debates up until now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit.
Here's my
I'm
answer.
sorry, Celeste. I'm sorry.
It was Celeste.
I know.
So I'm the suspicious individual now,
I'm
am
sorry. I'm sorry. I really don't want it to be. But you're too smart.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Yes.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him,
That's the thing, though.
that I would go within 10 feet of that shit-brained, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Dang, man!
Pardonnez-moi.
It's okay.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
Was it the handwriting?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What is it that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? The screaming. Encountering the paper hidden in Hifumi's pants. Encountering the suspicious individual.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't
Exactly.
it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
I knew that photo. I knew that photo was bro, I legit knew that photo with the Robo Justice and Hifumi. I knew that junk was photoshopped or it was fabricated. Cause that was Hero in the suit, but bro did it without his own will. Nobody actually saw Robo Justice. All we seen was a picture.
Shush, the adults are talking now.
Bro, what? This man just, bro, like I'm the one. Am I not the one who discovered Celeste was the one, and then he gonna talk about the adults talking out? Like, I just can't, bro. I just can't win against bro. What would Hina, Sakura, Hiro, and Toko do without Makoto, Byakuya, and Kia? They'd be cooked that child. What? Nah, for real. Adults talking now were crazy, but we look basically the same age, bro. Calm down.
Sorry.
Makoto, come on, bro!
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Yes.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct?
Correct.
And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
No. I saw a shadow, something moving around the top of the stairs. Oh, she said that so that whatchamacallit, so that Hifumi can leave.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen.
What if somebody? But my thing is, what if somebody just seen like Hifumi just running up the steps? Like that would be so crazy, bro. What if we just search it and somebody just look towards the step and you see just Hifumi just busting it up the stairs? Like, bro, what is going on?
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
To get us away from the scene.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs. He headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Yes.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Then why don't we split into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. This seems much more interesting. Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Saka.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
What cry?
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
Oh! I didn't even think about that.
It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor. Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
That is true. No reason to scream that loud.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
And the announcement, honestly, the both announcements going off at the same time is kind of just, or discovering both bodies at the same time is kind of just luck on Celeste's part. I'm not gonna lie. Cause what if we walked in there and the body announcement did not go off?
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
She gambled on it. That's a fact. She is the best gambler.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Dang. So wait. So Celeste could have killed Hina, bruh. Oh my god, I'm so glad Hina's alive.
Yeah. I was feeling kinda sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was when bro got up and did.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
I'm not gonna lie, Celeste kinda goated for this, bro. Celeste is pretty goated for this.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
That's right, I'm on the team, cause I'm Aura Man.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. Celeste was enjoying it. We're all going to die. We're going to die, just like those guys did.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office.
Cook session!
Now, the
Bianca,
entire time we were
session.
together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
So you don't see what he's talking about. Hero, shut up!
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Bianca just said that Celeste's comment doesn't make any sense. What is he alluding to? I don't know. Make your argument. Monokuma file number 3. This is not the right one, I have to switch.
All I said was,
I
we
don't
must
remember what you
really
said.
be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What
No,
was so
not really.
strange about Celeste's comment?
I was waiting to take the bullet.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated.
Us?
We are all going to die here.
It's us. I knew it was us.
Shoot.
I knew it was us. I had a feeling the us sounded weird. The us did not
They
sound
must
right.
really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die. And that is.
And that's all it takes.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Wait, those guys.
All I said. They must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened. They must be. We are all going to die. We are going to die. Just like those
Guys. Yeah,
No,
those
wrong.
guys.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Celeste, you got nothing to say?
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Yes, I know that.
Imaginations.
Biaki, shut up.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw.
I think you was lying.
Then what about the picture I took?
That,
How do you
bro.
explain this picture of the costumed
I feel
villain
like that's pretty
dragging Hifumi
obvious,
away?
though.
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
That's exactly what it is. It's a setup.
So let's put the suit on. And then she used the camera's timer to
No, bro, you was
set up the picture.
unconscious, bro.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
This is her last plea.
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
Exactly.
What could you possibly mean by that?
Either way, can we talk about how the picture obviously is set up like she took the picture, bro? Like she talking about how she peeked in the room, bro. That's a full-fledged picture, bro. This man Hifumi's literally posing in the photo. Like, come on.
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations. If it wasn't, she took it exactly. She took it perfectly straight. Like, come on, bro. This is so obviously a setup. Like, this is a close-up shot. Exactly. Like, she's 4K close-up. Like, bro, look at this, bro. Hifumi, bro. This man, he is literally posing for the picture. He acting like he getting taken away. The only other possibility is that Hifumi and the suspect are dancing. What? Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. Wait,
I got it!
that don't look like Hifumi was dragging the
It's not a
suspect
picture
away.
of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit.
Hifumi look like he doing no dragging. Hifumi look like he about to get his butt took. I'm not gonna lie.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
It look like Robot just about had his way with bro. I'm just being honest.
And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Yes, hero.
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
How, Celeste?
Hifumi was dragging him away? ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Celeste, you my number one ball, but don't talk to Kyoko like that. Celeste thinks she can prove that there's only one way to drag the South like the West. But is that really possible? Make your argument. Robo Justice, Yashiro's message. Robo Justice blueprints.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous.
How?
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit actor!
No way!
It's the blueprints!
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out.
Then you just draped me across if you tried to make me look
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside
There's no way they could stand up straight like
Oh my
that.
god, it's not the blueprints.
Shoot!
I thought... So is it the
You dressed me up in
costume?
that suit after I passed out.
Then you just draped me if you tried to make me look
Like I said, as you can see in the picture,
If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight.
Yes, it's the costume.
No, that's
It's
wrong.
not the blueprints, it's the costume. I just picked the wrong one. I knew the answer.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that.
Exactly.
Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
They can't bend the knees.
that's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake.
It's easier to carry somebody like that.
I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
So you can drag somebody across instead of having to pick them up.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
What's she about to do?
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
I'm sorry, Celeste.
Celeste?
I'm sorry, Celeste.
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
What's the problem?
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Buddy, Hifumi wasn't even dying. Oh, hey, Hifumi, who was it that attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember their name. Yasha Hiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not?
He was doing that to protect you.
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
What are you talking about, bro?
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Hiro, shut up, bro.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Dang, Celeste!
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said people's last name.
I got it!
Wait, did
That's
he really say
right.
people's last
Our
names?
last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
That is true!
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Indecent? Thank you, Byakuya! Hashira!
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
He was probably trying to say Yashihiro is not the murderer.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
No!
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Is her real name Celestia? I know her real name.
What did
Her
you just say?
real name's Celestia, no? Didn't I talk to her multiple times and I figured out her real name's Celestia?
To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know.
Or did she just lie to me right there?
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you?
No.
Well, do I?
No, you don't!
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen
Her
up!
accent fading. my holes are open, but it's not my ears.
My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please
Yeah, I knew that was her real
making me
name.
repeat myself over and over again?
I knew her real name Celestia Ludenberg. Celeste still won't give up on, so then I have to do something to make her accept it. Wait, Celestia Ludenberg isn't her real name? She was lying to me there? Oh my god, bruh.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
Hey, bro, let's see your
I'm not
handbook.
pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
That's not true, buddy. What your handbook look like? What that handbook look like, buddy?
That's it! The handbook!
what?
The handbook will say your real name on there.
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
That's correct. This handbook is absolutely vital to healthy school life, so don't lose it. Whenever you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday note, but it has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Buddy, you're about to die anyway. Just agree.
Celeste,
Buddy, you about to get voted off the island, but just might as well share your handbook. You're cooked.
can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because...
You gotta chill out that screaming.
Until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Dang, I can't believe she's lying to me, bro. Alright, let's go. Alright. So bang! Act 1. Celeste was like, I got a perfect idea, Hifumi. I got a perfect idea. Why is this here? Let's, wait. Celeste was like, I got a perfect idea. And he was like, aye, Captain, what's your idea? Then, wait, is this right? Wait. Oh, I might actually be cooked. Wait. Right. So it was 1 a.m. 1 a.m. on the dot. He was like, look at the time. It's 1 a.m. He's like, it's go time. And then that's when Hero walked in, right? Hero was like, he's like, it's 1 a.m. Who's here? And then, what is this? What does this indicate? I don't know what that is. And then, whatever this is, he, wait, I think I'm cooked already. Wait, it's 1 a.m. Hero walked in. Hero was like, oh wait, no, this one goes right here. Cause he was like, what's going on here? And then that's when they got gas. That's when Hero got gas. Right. Hifumi was like a little bit worried. And then they stopped blowing the soup. Then they took the flip. Right? Yup. They took the flip. And then Taka's turn. And Taka was like, what time is it? Then Hifumi was waiting right there for him. And then Hifumi was like, it's death time! And Taka was caught off guard like, huh? What? And then bang! That's when he put the tarp over Taka's body, right? And then Celeste was like, hey, look at this photo, this is so crazy. And then that's when they went into the library. Hifumi was whining. He was like, oh, what's the backpack for? Wait, what is this? I don't know what this is. Wait, potato chips? I'm actually so confused. I don't think I'm cooking. I'm not gonna lie. I have so much to go. Oh my god, I'm legit not cooking. I don't know what is this ball? Is that the crystal ball? Oh wait, and then they walked in, I'ma just put the back, whatever that is. And then they walked into the nurse's office, right? To help Hifumi. Wait. Yeah, they walked into the nurse's office. They left the nurse's office. And then Hifumi, he got the blood bags. He was spraying blood everywhere. To act like he was dead. And that's when he put, what was it, Justice Hammer 3 down. I think it was Justice Hammer 3. And they're like, what? Hifumi's dead? They're like, oh my god, Taka's dead. And that's when Hifumi got up, wrapped his body up. Wait, I'm wrong. The tarp goes over here. The tarp goes right here. So, what goes right here is Justice Hammer. The first Justice Hammer, which I'm assuming, no. Justice Hammer 2. Correct. Okay, let's continue. So he wheeled his body over, and then he's like, oh my god, Hifumi, look what I've done for you. Then Celeste was like, you done for me? What? And then, bang!
The killer is you!
W.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
That's not the right one. There's legit no image of Hifumi though. Oh wait, no. Okay, I get it. Okay, I didn't use this one. So this goes right here, and this goes right here. Okay, cook section.
Killer is
cook section.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Hifumi!
With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Right, it was going on to 1 a.m.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro.
Correct!
The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
Correct!
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault.
Correct!
They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro.
Even more!
When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
And they did all this at 1 a.m.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
Wait. One thing. You telling me Hiro, bro, what gases did they use on Hiro, bro? That man was stuck for like 12 hours. I just realized that. Hiro was slumped.
They called Taka to the equipment room.
Dang! Oh wait, it was Justice Hammer 4. Oh no, he was killed with Justice Hammer 4.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Oh my god. Wait, what? But Justice Hammer 4 was used to kill... That's correct, because Justice Hammer 2 was here, right?
Here's exactly
okay, I feel
what
like
happened.
This is right.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Correct!
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room.
I didn't know 4 was used to kill him, I'm not gonna lie.
The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
Correct!
So so, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect.
Right?
The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack store.
Makes sense.
The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story.
Correct!
With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did.
Yup.
We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
Easily.
He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
And he wasn't murdered at all. Cause none of us decided to check for a heartbeat.
He
Like
let out a
idiots.
scream to draw us back. And when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
But it was for Taka.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape.
Somehow, ran up 3 steps, ran to the repository, not tired,
When we learned his body had disappeared,
and
we all
rolled a
rushed
whole
back to the
body
nurse's office.
towards the back of the art room. Somehow, still not tired through all this.
And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting
Bro must
for.
have been doing
This
cardio
time,
secretly.
he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
Yup.
But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Hifumi's too nice.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it
No
using an
witnesses.
ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Celeste.
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
What's your true name, Celeste?
I lost?
And if it's not Celestia Ludenberg, then what is it?
I lost?
Yes, she lost. I know it's hard to hear. She told Makoto she was Japanese. What Asian woman would have a name like Celestia Ludenberg? But then she said her father was like German. She said her father was German. So Ludenberg makes perfect sense. Celestia, but Ludenberg, the last name was Ludenberg makes sense.
When was the
But
last
she
time
was just lying about
I was
that. I'm
forced
assuming.
to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
I'm sorry, Celestia.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor.
Can I be a private instructor?
I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Wait, they both have the same last name? And how did Hifumi know about her real name? Oh wait, no, his real name is Yasuhiro. I'm an idiot. That's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, so her real name is Tycho? Tycho. Why?
Keiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
The accent is just gone. Bro, she's American. Like, the accent just completely disappeared.
Interesting.
The accent just completely no more. I got an A. Give me my A. As a matter of fact, give me an S. I'm a goat. I'm a goat. I'm a goat.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
She started speaking perfectly normal.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Celeste. I'm sorry.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Okay.
Aye, aye.
If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened?
I'm voting for Byakuya.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I'm still gonna vote for Byakuya. Guilty! Before we continue, I would like to say I went 2 for 2 on the deaths, and I just went 1 for 1 on the true killer. Am I not a GOAT at pre-firing? I am the greatest to ever pre-fire. I am the greatest to ever pre-fire. The killer was obvious, but there, when I said it though, the murder just started. When I said it, the murder was just starting. But me going 2 for 2 on the deaths, I think is more impressive. Cause I had to guess on about what 6 or 7, like it wasn't 6 or 7, not even that, like based off of like 12 people still alive. I had to guess on the 2 who was gonna die. And I guess both of them perfectly. That's the best pre-fire I've ever done, I'm not gonna lie. It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yashihiro!
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi and PT did was beyond all my calculations, but why did you do it though? Like, so she was just lying the whole time. Cause I remember her saying how she was accustomed to her living. She obviously wasn't, cause she was no need to murder. Hey, Celeste's still my favorite character, honestly. W character, bro.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would be happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty lying. My specialty do not... I can speak normal now, cause she's not even an accent anymore. My specialty, don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Did you use, I knew you figured it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right to get Hifumi to act as my accomplice. I used her alter ego. For everyone who's still left, I will avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation. I'm totally out the loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words...
Then you're the one that stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi to the plan you would come up with. Right again. Last night. After we had all our meeting about how I disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It's about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
What?
are you okay
It was
with this?
Taka. He stole it. That's why Hifumi killed Taka.
So
And I have
then,
proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found the use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures I seen as I shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You're correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
What?
as for
Please
me,
forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did?
as for
He
me,
came to my room last night, unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say he abused me.
What?
Bro, she lied about that too, bro? And he took pictures. He said if I do not as he asked, he would show them to everyone. Bro. Oh my god, she really is a terrible person, bro. Oh my god, bro. Bro, Celestia's actually a terrible person, bro. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime! I know he had gone a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far! It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him! I'm going to kill him!
most
Wait,
unfortunate.
please, if you go now, you will play right into his hands. Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape, and he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is going to try to kill you.
What?
What?
indeed,
And also he can keep her to himself. Bastard!
honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not! How could I? She...
I
I
swear!
had to save her!
actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have to come up with a plan. Huh? I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. What? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was very remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, would it seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi created?
indeed,
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and the general body size. I had no idea I'd make something like that. But it is my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. Hey, that's a good reason! That's it?
let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been through on your parents' stuff. I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when were you explaining your plan to Hifumi? How did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she asked me is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that as soon as you actually left?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, when someone showed up, I told him to stay. He'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, and he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have had an alibi, so nobody could have doubted him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seemed very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponents. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
so in
So
the
you
end,
had planned to kill him all along. But of course, There would have been no point in my plan if one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya!
I wonder
No,
about that.
He derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
What made you take things this far?
what the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offers us? That is a lot of money, it is true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been to escape.
But
But all along you've been saying how you've been had to accept living here.
You little
Obviously,
bitch.
that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little
I want to get out
bitch.
of here. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why, huh? I like how she just got Vivian Westwood earrings on.
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground, the world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was that dream of yours?
isn't it
To
wonderful?
live in a European castle. You telling me you did all this just to live in a European castle? Them castles do look tough though. A castle? And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butler/bodyguards. I would have been the one kissing their toes. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of descendants.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life, there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be
unfortunately,
done.
my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I do not have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end. So why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That is pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you
That's all there
understand?
is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is
That's
this?
what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just the other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes,
That's
indeed.
right, I do not fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Mary Antonetti. Who is that?
hey,
You'll just get executed again. Celestia smiled, and when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself, it must have been a final lie. And that weak fake smile, it is what betrayed her.
Grills!
You're all
Grills!
done!
Grills!
Okay, then let's get rolling. The blackened disrupted the piece and must pay the price.
Now then,
Now
I
then.
prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone.
Go.
Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Go. Go. GOAT character, bro. Honestly, I knew Celestine at the beginning of the game. I knew Celestine wasn't gonna make it to the end, bro. Well, obviously, all these people aren't gonna make it to the end. Except me, because I'm the true GOAT. How is she gonna die? They about to hang her? They about to burn her at the stake? Oh, bro, this is just torture, bro. Everybody had, like, somewhat of an easy death, bro. She getting burnt at the... Burning is, like, the worst way to die, bro. This is legit the worst way to die, bro. I'm not even about to lie. Nah, this is actually just torture. My GOAT don't deserve this. Wait, what? A fire truck? No way she got ran over by a fire truck, bro. There is no way she just got ran over by a fire truck. There is just no way. I don't know which one's more comical. Mondo's or hers. Honestly, now Mondo's gotta be top. Mondo's has to be the most comical death. Bro turned into butter. Nah, Mondo's. I don't think nothing can top Mondo's. I'm not about to lie. Getting turned into butter is actually just so disrespectful. It's over. The third execution is over. Celestia's death is over. Celestia killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I consider her a friend too. Mondo branded butter is insane. Nah, that's facts. But for him, just to come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are all still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna
Jeez. And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all two embodiments of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your questions if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me? Wait, what?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Wait, what?
Ooh. How
Oh
exciting.
man, oh jeez, oh man, oh jeez. What did you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on and enjoy your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celestia gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
What? Then that means Celestia probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easy to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, you better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. Wait, so why didn't Alter Ego just alert us that she was trapped behind? I guess Alter Ego wouldn't really know. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go alone from here. Everyone else, head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why, you? There's still a risk of a spy, you know. And I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go! Standing here arguing is just gonna draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well
Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Huh? Does that mean what I think it means? Hina! You're my new ball now, Hina!
Okay.
Now that Celeste is gone, you're my new ball, Hina! Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are totally pushovers. When you show a little backbone, I try to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall. You and me and Kyoko.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Yeah,
So then,
we need to get into that locker. Kyoko took every key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker opened, we saw...
You're really pretty.
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe. Thank goodness. I've never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I just did what Celeste asked, and I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
No.
Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer. So now we can officially say that the case is closed. As far as the incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second since we have this opportunity? I want to be honest with you. I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
you...
Is that what you wanted to come here with me?
However,
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too? No! I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends! I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then,
That's fine.
fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been gone. You see, what I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And then the storage closes there. Way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Am I about to die? Wait, how would Kyoko even get into the boys' bathroom though? It's just a normal storage closet, as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about, could it really be hidden here? Am I about to get cooked? She said it was way in the back, the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. as suddenly as if I was being yanked in. At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. Dumb! I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door, and I had made my way to the other side. How would Kyoko know about this? Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. And way in the back of the closet, there's a secret room. So this is the secret room. But what's in here? There's a bunch of files and what looks like volumes after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at every one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope Peaks Academy student registry? This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had any chance to look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. She's hurt. Gotta be. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. These words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What I don't know. Am I cooked? A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Gah! How? Apparently something hit me and I lost conscious. That's all I understood. The dull, throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. An empty bookshelf? Huh? Empty? Gone. It's all gone. The yearbook, the student registry, and even a note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone. What does this mean? But my brain refused to do any more work. The instant pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow, I made it back to the first floor of the school. Ugh! The farther I walked, the more I felt it. Things are getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound is coming from the gym! As I desperately hauled my shaky frame towards the gym, the sound gets stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym? I didn't make a sound as I opened to the gym. The sound coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. What is going on? Sakura's the... Oh my god. Power skill. Wait, what? Is Sakura the spy? Before me, they have raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No one side, not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
A deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Sakura is my goat. Celestia, I'm sorry, Sakura is my goat. Sakura is probably the best character. Oh my god, the death, the story. Sakura is actually goated.
You do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right?
No way Sakura is about to die.
You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
It's her dad. What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be? The mastermind spy is... It's Sakura, bro. There are 7 of us left, man. You received the Super Robo Justice present. Goated episode, bro. Go. Let me just make sure I saved. Before I do anything, let me make sure I saved. Why they show Sayaka like that? No warning. Nah, facts. Chapter 3 end. Wait, did I save it? Wait. Okay. Okay, I had to make sure. Showing Sayaka body like that is just crazy, but coded episode, bro.